today's telecast, Dave. This competition is all about quantity and quality, athleticism and precision. So get your track shoes on, bring your cardio, stay hydrated, and let it rip.
And that's what Jesper Svensson did in 2024 in Maine. The PBA Elite League Strike Derby beat Andrew Anderson 12-11, striking in 2 minutes. Now, there's going to be some things different. Number one, 3 lanes in play, not 2. And number 2, and you watched the string pins in action yesterday, obviously they are back. So 2 new challenges for our players and for our defending champion, who is standing by right now with Kimberly.
Thanks, Dave. So, Jesper, they just talked about the fact that you are the defending champion, but last year you won on 2 lanes. This year it's 3, and it's string pins. So how does that change up your strategy to defend your title?
Well, I think it's more going to be to manage the energy, because 2 lanes was enough to get tired, and I bet 3 lanes might make it even more difficult. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I haven't been very good in this event in the past, so that I won it the last time. That was pretty cool. So we try to do it again. Thank you, and good luck to you. Thank you.
Well, he's being a bit on the modest side, I would say. Now, here's how it's going to go. Tommy Jones at number 8 seed takes on Jesper. The winner gets EJ Tackett in the quarters. And then you have Ryan Barnes versus Kris Prather, Jason Belmonte, Kevin Williams in a 2-handed battle. Packy, Hamrahan, and David Blue Krol, 3 versus 6. Here's TJ.
Set.
2 minutes.
One more time.
3 lanes. Much like your local car dealer. Volume, volume, volume.
And Tommy battling a bad back. You see how it holds up here in this 2-minute fast action. Great start.
And he just buried that one. You get a look at the clock.
Oh, boy.
All right. There's no punishment for missing other than you're just not adding to your score if nothing gets taken away. And we're already 30 seconds past the start time. We put it up in 120 seconds, if you're wondering. And again, you see the string pins in action. Tommy's got that center lane down with the 2 there.
Tommy, a great athlete, ex-baseball player, but he is 46 years young.
Well, I think this is going to be, Jesper kind of touched on it. It was 2 lanes last time. The 3rd lane is just going to add a little bit more work on your legs.
Yeah, a little more ground to cover.
And each round is separate. We're not adding up total number of strikes, and you win by just sheer volume.
Last year, the most strikes thrown in a round was 13, done by a couple of players. Jesper did it. Andrew Anderson did it.
Brooklyn!
By the way, you can do that.
Oh, boy. That was
all right. Slightly off center there. That's got a chance. No, just a hair high at the end. Probably down to 1 more shot here for Tommy. And he better hurry. Two Brooklyns out of 6 for Tommy.
That's bullshit. Oh, boy. Okay.
Tommy will be talking with us here in a moment, but let's take a look back at his form.
Yeah, he got off to a nice start, and then all of a sudden got in the middle of that timer. Had a little bit of trouble, a couple of washouts, but all in all, I think pretty respectable.
I think it'd be very difficult being the first guy out of the box here.
Yeah, got 6 total, a couple of Brooklyns.
Brooklyn!
There you go. Call it, Tommy, call it. And it's good to see TJ back out there. Bad back in all, 6 strikes. And let's go down to the floor and talk with the elder statesman of this event, TJ. I know you're battling a bad back, but honestly, 6 strikes there in 2 minutes, not all that bad. How do you feel?
Well, I got 2 lucky ones on the left lane, though. There's a lot of oil in the lane right there, and started getting to my thumb hole a little bit, and couldn't really take a timeout, put some tape in. But Jesper's got 2 hands to worry about, so we'll see what happens.
All right, Tommy. Nice job. Thanks.
The new PBA Elite League Battle of the Brands pits bowling ball manufacturers against each other in a season-long competition. Each brand has a full roster of staff players, but can choose only 5 to represent them prior to each singles event. Cumulative PBA points earned from each team's 5 designated players will be the total score for each brand event to event. That's how you get your standings. Call it like fantasy bowling all season long until the end of this month at live Baker competition. And Motive on top. All right, Jesper Svensson, 7 will do it. He didn't even turn around to see how that one goes.
No.
He's off and running right away, and he's still looking for number 1.
And again, it's a combination of quantity and quality, right?
Different ball here.
Yeah, that's reactive.
Also couldn't wait forever for the other ball to come back.
Exactly. So he's going to go with a combo package of urethane and reactive resin. Still looking for his first strike, however. Had to wait for the rack there.
The winner
slowed him down just enough. Kick the 7 out.
Winner gets EJ Tackett in the quarterfinals. That would have been a big one.
Players hardly have time to look down to see where they're putting their feet on the approach.
I think they have to go by the crowd reaction. There's 4. 2 to tie, 3 to take the W. Oh! Wow. And no, still 2 to tie. Ooh, this is going to be close.
Just over half a minute left.
All right, 1 to tie, and if they end up tied, we'll have a 1-ball roll-off.
Got plenty of time.
He's only got maybe 2 shots left, time-wise.
What am I at?
Tied.
Now you're tied, Jesper.
1 to win. And he got it. With 10 seconds to go, Jesper Svensson gets the 7-6 win over Tommy Jones to move on.
Last shot. Just enough.
What was taking you so long? I was fucking working.
How much of that is relief from Tommy Jones not having to go another round?
You know, that might have been in there. I can't argue with that.
Jesper's showing some versatility using both urethane and reactive. In that beautiful 2-handed style from the southpaw. Late kick on the 7, nice.
And that was the winner right there.
Yep. All right, let's get out on the floor and talk with the defending champ, Jesper. How do you feel after 2 minutes of that?
I don't think you want to know that, right?
Yeah, we do. We want to know.
Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm glad I get some rest now.
Jesper, how hard is that?
Oh, it's tough, and I feel like I'm more trying to hear what the ball does, like as far as when it hits the pins, but yeah, it's tough, and you're kind of all over the place, just running back and forth, so yeah.
All right, Jesper, congrats. You're moving on. Thanks.
So our play-in won by Jesper Svensson, and 7-6 over Tommy Jones. The winner takes on EJ Tackett in another quarterfinal. But first, Packy, Hamrahan, and David Krol will get going. 120 seconds. Knock out as many strikes you can handle over 3 lanes. Yes, we are ready, Boo. Players come on strong the last couple of years. And he had a messenger that missed out. That was interesting. That one just a touch flush, and he got a back tap on the 10. And that's not going to make it over to take out the 9.
Yesterday we had our one-handers versus two-handers. One-handers come away victorious.
Yeah.
Today, only 3 players that use their thumb in this competition.
Still only 1, and that could have easily been 2. I think he was surprised at that. See a little pained look on his face. He's going to watch that one.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You don't have the chance to really see the ball go through the pins to pick up any knowledge. There's 2.
Nice break, tripping the 2.
This right lane, he's had 2 solid shots and no strikes.
Bucket.
Gotta go. We had the same thought.
No.
Take it. Three in the books. Make it 4. Yeah.
Another brook.
Hey, we're not grading them. We're only counting them.
I'm doing it.
No style points, just strikes.
Yeah, the Russian judge is not here today. Number 6. He suddenly developed the hot, I can't say hot hand, hot hands. 7 and his best looking 1.
Coming on strong.
Oh! This will count. All right, 8 for Mr. Krol.
Nice.
I expected nothing less.
He seemed to have had a good time.
All right, let's go down to the floor, talk Bowie, as we look at some of the replays from your 2 minutes of exhaustion. Boog, how do you feel?
That was crazy. You know, you just gotta feed into it sometimes. My first title, going Brooklyn several times. So.
Hey, you got off to a shaky start, but came on strong the last minute. What changed for you?
I just started throwing shots. I was like, if I go Brooklyn more than not, some of them have to strike.
All right, Boog. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
They ought to give these guys like a minute to catch their breath before they talk to you.
Right, exactly. Take a
Man.
look. Yeah, let's take a look at the old pattern, Dave. 42 feet LBC pattern. And what we've seen for the right-handers, the players playing the middle part of the lane. We saw that yesterday in our one-handers versus two-handers. The left will play a little bit farther to the outside part of the lane.
And our oil pattern powered by Kegel.
He said I'm doing it in the middle of the match.
All right, we'll see what Packy Hamrahan has. Besides some pretty crazy socks. Those are John's Crazy Socks, the official sock sponsor of the PBA Tour.
I just want like 4 strikes.
He's waiting for his cue.
Am I good whenever? We're good?
The number to beat is 8. Whoa. Well, as the song goes,
Man.
he's got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But it's working out so far.
Nice.
That's 3 early in the first 30 seconds. That's the fastest start of anybody so far. And that's unfortunate. Again, there's nothing taken away if a player doesn't strike.
All right, halfway to 8. Waiting for the rack. And time. All right.
Yeah, the clock did stop at 66 seconds. Now it starts again when he hits the lane. That's 5. Okay.
No.
pretty good shape, though. Just 2 to tie. 1 to tie.
Hook, please.
Hook, please. Oh, 1 more to tie. Just under half a minute. Man, he's just beating up the 1-2.
Now for the lead and the victory. Whoa, may need a buzzer beater.
We have time for 1 more?
Doesn't need it. But just for the heck of it. Wow. So Packy advances into the semifinals.
All right, let's get out of the floor. Packy, can you hear us up in the booth?
Sweaty, yes.
Hey, so for you, is this competition more about quantity or quality of shots?
Yeah, we're just going to go with both.
All right.
I think the strategy is throw as many quality ones, and once they stop striking, you just fire away.
Yeah, well, you were able to do that quite handily. Man, you were making some great shots and making it look pretty easy to get to the pocket, and you just beat up the 1-2.
Yeah, I'm going to go lay on the ground for a little bit, maybe take an ice bath in between this round and the next.
Hey, we're going to set up a cryotherapy chamber over here to the side for you.
Yeah, we need one. We need one.
Thanks, Packy.
Appreciate it.
And he won.
Yeah.
So Packy Hamrahan gets a late strike to defeat Krol to get into a semifinal against either Jason Belmonte or Kevin Williams. Let's go to our Bold TV highlights. And All-Star Weekend, of course, began with something we've never done before. One-handers versus two-handers and on the string pins, Randy. And some people might have picked the two-handers, but they would have been wrong.
Yesterday was the great debate, was it not?
Yep. Could the ones beat the twos? And the answer is yes, they did. 3-1.
I love how they're just holding their thumbs up. That's great.
You know. That was the top 10 in standings, too. It worked out just beautifully. Jason Belmonte was on the short end of the stick here. Let's see how things turn out for him now. He's standing by with Kimberly.
Thanks, guys. So, Jason, the first year that you did the Strike Derby, you got 7. You didn't advance out of the first round. Last year, you did advance out of the first round. Are we seeing a little trend here? What can we expect from you on year 3?
Yeah, I mean, as I'm getting older, you'd think I'd get worse at this, but I seem to be getting better somehow. So I'm hoping now that I'm the second oldest in the field, thank you to Tommy Jones for keeping me at the number 2 spot. Hopefully I get a little better again today.
Good luck to you.
No worries.
All right, we'll see what happens in Belmo's match against Kevin Williams. To get into the semis, the winner will take on Packy Hamrahan.
So far, both matches won by Southpaws.
And here comes another one. Yep, paralyzed it, got it to go down.
Well, you would expect Kevin to do well in this. He's in great shape, good athlete.
And can pound the pocket when necessary. That's a double for him so far. And we've seen Brooklyn work, but not that time. Yes, sir, that's 3. About 34 seconds. Pretty. Most strikes we've had so far, 9. That was by Packy Hamrahan. Dealing from that left side. And the... Oh.
I dare our viewers to try this at home.
Imagine.
You look at some of the past winners, Kris, Andrew Anderson, players that are in great shape. Tell me this isn't a sport. Tell me this isn't a sport.
Yep, they hit a little bit light. Sitting at 5 right now. Down to 20 seconds for Kevin. That one's got a chance. Nope. Oh,
I can't carry.
That was a great shot. He might get one more out here. He's got to hurry. Got to beat the buzzer. Oh, look at this.
Right-handed.
Right-handed. And, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So 5 for K-Dub. Could have had probably 1 or 2 more in that one, honestly. So Jason Belmonte will need 6 to advance.
All right, let's get out of the floor and talk with Kevin Williams. Kevin, can you hear us?
Barely.
All right, well, let's try it anyway. Your first time in the strike derby competition. How do the lungs feel?
They're fine. I'm a top-tier athlete, okay? Don't let this fool you. I'm a top-tier athlete. We're fine. No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
All right, what do you think Jason Belmonte's chances are of overcoming your 5 strikes there?
He's only got 4 in him. That's all he's got.
Awesome.
Too old, washed. He's got it.
Got it. Thanks.
Well, we'll find out if Kevin's right. No, I think he was kidding, but we'll find out.
I think he was kidding.
Yeah.
Ready? Or?
Yeah, that last one, yeah.
That's a foul.
That was funny.
You can't do that.
No.
I wish it had a strike. I would have given it to you.
All right, Belmo needs 6.
All righty.
Don't forget, the PBA continues next weekend with the 4th major of the year, the PBA Players Championship. Coverage begins Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, live on FS1, with the playing round leading to the championship stepladder finals at noon Eastern on Fox. David Small's Jacks 60 in Jackson, Michigan. We saw Belmo winning in Euless, Texas, the 2022 Players Championship. That was career major number 14. Picked up 1 more since then.
Yeah. 2023 Tournament of Champions. Here we go.
Needs 6.
Oh, he's going with a straight hard one. And with only needing 6, I'd slow the pace down and go with more quality than quantity.
He would agree with you after, but he's got to get the first one, though. And we're now 20 seconds in without a strike. Until now.
There we go.
Yeah, that one you could see.
And for a player that's fairly deliberate, this is a completely different rhythm for Belmonte. Nope.
And how do you practice this, you know?
You just try to replicate it. Have your friend get a stopwatch out and throw as many as you can in 2 minutes.
Right now, he just has a couple.
There we go.
Ooh. 3 more to advance.
You just kind of look at a target and then try to adjust your feet as you're walking to the foul line.
1 to tie.
Oh, forfeit.
Still needs 1 to tie.
Got a lot of time. Can't get the corner out.
And that might have been a messenger in some other time.
Yeah. Oh, another 10 pin. All right, half a minute.
No chance. Oh, wow.
Gotta have 1 more to tie. If not, we're going to a roll on. Or if he gets it, we're going. All right, now 1 more to advance.
Now he can maybe take his time.
He's got 1 more shot in him right here. Won't need it.
You don't get 15 majors by not making a few clutch shots from time to time, and that was 1 there for Jason. He'll get 1 more just for fun. And 3-bagger at the end, 7-5, the win for Belmo.
Did I win? No. Did I get a 20-year-old?
A 20-year-old. 41-year-old Belmonte advancing. All right, let's get out of the floor. 41 years young, Jason Belmonte, proving that you can still get it done. How do you feel after those 2 minutes of absolute terror?
Yeah, I think I've got a new strategy for the next round. I think I'm going to ask for a timeout at around about that 60-second mark and then regroup. You know, I can't figure out how to get the ball to not be slippery in the next spurt. I've got to figure this out. 3 years I've been doing this. I still haven't figured it out.
What if you wore like a chamois mitt on your left hand?
Good idea. I'm going to tape a towel to my hand on the left shot. So now I think you're onto something there, Randy.
All right, buddy. Hey, congrats. You're moving on. Thank you.
No worries. Cheers, mate.
Here's the party punch-out presented by Beatbox. And Belmo with a flush hit there to pick up the victory. Not even sure he won. The party punch-out presented by Beatbox, the original party punch. Beatbox, what's your flavor? Please enjoy responsibly. Next match, Ryan Barnes and Kris Prather. Trying to make it into the semifinals. The winner of that will take on either EJ Tackett or Jesper Svensson, but Jason Belmonte's moving on. After a slow start, he was able to overcome that to knock out Kevin Williams 7-5. Now it's Ryan Barnes against Kris Prather, the Shark.
So, Kris, we just saw you win this in 2020, so you know exactly what it takes to come out here and win. But that young gun, Ryan Barnes, sitting over there that you're going up against, I talked to him in the pre-show, and he said that even though you guys are friends and you guys play video games together, he is looking forward to beating you today out on the lanes. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I totally expect that. I mean, he's out here trying to prove himself a little bit and trying to beat up on the old guy now. And, you know, we're just going to maybe put him in his place. We'll see what happens. We're just out here having a good time.
Talking about having a good time, can we just take a moment to appreciate the knee-high socks you decided to rock today? Why'd you go with those?
You know, John's Crazy Socks is one of our main sponsors here, and he makes these awesome socks, and I just want to show them off. It's one of the few tournaments we get to wear shorts, so why not go all out?
Looking good. Good luck to you today.
Thank you.
All right, Kris, good luck. Taking on Ryan Barnes, and then EJ Tackett versus Jesper Svensson. Svensson, who knocked out Tommy Jones in the play-in round. We're off and running.
Rocking those socks, man. I love it.
Oof. I think the interesting thing to me, Randy, so far, you notice these guys looking about a second and a half to look at the shot as it's on its way. Then they got to go.
Yeah.
Oh, that was worse.
It's not.
He's going nice and straight, and you're right. They throw the shot as quickly as they can, take a quick peek to see what the ball does, and then
do it again.
Make adjustments on the fly, but he's going with a high, hard one.
Crossed over twice. Actually got one of those Brooklyns to work. Alex,
there you go.
Good, yeah.
That was hard. That was chucked. That was almost 21 and a half miles an hour. That looks good. It is good.
By the way, I keep waiting for the lane tracker to blow up. Just expect it to short out.
Oh, another good one.
That's 4 for Prather. No. Best score so far still Packy Hamrahan's 9 and defeating Krol, who had 8.
Interesting to watch the different strategies by the players. That looks good.
Messenger.
First one we've seen in 2 days.
They are rare, that is for sure. Under 10 seconds. Can he get to 6? He's going to have time for one more. And no, he cannot. He gets 5. So Ryan Barnes will need 6.
All right, Kris, you're no stranger to winning this competition. How do you feel after those 2 minutes of torture?
I'm exhausted, but I also think I'm a little short. He's probably going to get somewhere between 16 and 18 shots off, and he strikes a lot, so I think I'm done.
All right, Chris,
But
thanks.
We'll see.
Thank you.
Get that man some O2. Here's a clean wipe presented by time for the clean wipe presented by Dude Wipes.
Ah, messenger, a string messenger.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, week 2 of the UFL caps off tonight. San Antonio Brahma is taking on the St. Louis Battlehawks. That'll be 6:30 Eastern, and it's only on FS1. All right, Ryan Barnes, 22 years old, making an impact in 2025 in his rookie campaign. He does tend to blow up pockets.
And you know what? He is an ex-hoop star. So he's got the best cardio in this competition. I'm not sure this is going to be a fair fight.
Well, he just needs 2 more to tie and 3 to advance. He started to run that one out, or else maybe he was just running to his next shot. Oh, yeah. I thought that had, man, pocket 7-10.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Sweet. For the tie.
Oh, boy.
We are tied. He's got plenty of time. He's got a minute.
He's got over a minute left.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, game over.
Now, is he going to keep going? Yeah, the fans want him to post a crazy number, and he could.
I'm done.
Yeah,
that a boy.
Yeah, that's the smart move.
That's the smart money. That's the smart money.
The other right.
All right, down on the floor with young Ryan Barnes, the youngest player in the competition. Ryan, that wasn't even a fair fight. I mean, you're an ex-hoop star. The cardio is in your corner. How was that 2 minutes of bowling? How'd that feel?
That was pretty good. You know, it was my first double on TV this year, so it felt pretty good.
All right, what's your strategy moving forward? Is it quantity? Is it quality? Combination of both?
Say that one more time. Sorry.
What is your strategy moving forward?
You know, just keep up the high pace and get a lot of shots off. Hopefully strike a bunch.
All right, Ryan, thanks, and good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. So Ryan moves on to a semifinal matchup against either the defending champion, Jesper Svensson, or the #1 overall seed, not surprisingly, EJ Tackett. Those two are next. Tackett versus Jesper. Could get pretty crazy in here with the strikes and the flying pins because EJ put on a show in the past. All right, PBA All-Star Weekend continues. We go back to February 2nd, U.S. Open presented by Go Bowling, Royal Pin Woodland, just outside Indianapolis. EJ Tackett beats Andrew Anderson in the title match for his second U.S. Open title and second green jacket. A month later, March 22nd, PBA World Championship, Reno, Nevada, the National Bowling Stadium. The #2 seed needed a double in the 10th to defeat the #1, Jason Belmonte, and win his 3rd consecutive PBA World Championship, his 7th major, 4th win this year, and 27th overall title. And he is with Kimberly.
EJ, we just watched a few videos of you winning, but you know something you haven't won? The Strike Derby. In 2023, you set the record at 16 and you didn't win. And then last year, you tied at 13 and didn't win. So what in the world has got to take for you to win this?
Well, 2 years ago, I did it in the semifinal match where I set the record, and then Kris had 15 against me in the title match, and I did not do well. And then last year, I bowled one of the best guys in this event, I believe, and that's Andrew Anderson. We tied, and I lost a roll-off. So things just haven't gone my way yet, so hopefully we can change that today.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
So his opponent is the defending champion, Jesper Svensson, who defeated Tommy Jones in the play-in. We have Ryan Barnes awaiting the winner of this, and I'm telling you, Barnes is going to be a tough out.
You think?
I do.
All that cardio, that basketball pedigree, and the two-hander, and
look at what he's doing now.
Yeah, hydrate.
He watched the Open.
Hydrate, electrolytes, let's go.
Savvy vet that he has become, E.J. Tackett, listening to Randy Peterson's advice. See if it pays off. And he took a quick look at that, liked it, but he's going to be disappointed to find out he got just a nick on the 10, but not enough to take it down. That one is his first strike. Took him 25 seconds.
Hard enough to get off as many shots as you can in 2 minutes, let alone quality shots. And then when you do hit the pocket not striking, makes it tough.
Couple for E.J. Oh, yes. That's a familiar sight. Oh, boy.
Heating up.
Yeah. And the last three have just been pure. Almost.
Oh.
Almost. There's number 6. And that lane had been giving him trouble earlier. And by earlier, I mean a few seconds ago. Bam, 7.
Nothing giving him a whole lot of trouble now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
He could be the first one to hit double digits. Oh, my goodness.
Does any of this surprise you?
No, but it's still so impressive.
Double digits. The #1 player in the world.
Yeah, it's going to post a tough number for Jesper. Jesper may have to throw 13, maybe 14. Dozen for E.J. Tackett. Best number of the day so far.
Wow, E.J., just wow, man. The highest tally so far with 12. You made it look super easy. But tell everybody at home how physically demanding those 2 minutes are.
Well, we've talked about it before. It's like 2 minutes of wind sprints, but throwing a bowling ball in between. The start and stop where you're getting to the line, backpedaling, that start and stop is very difficult.
Well, you made it look easy. Let's take a look at some of the shots you threw. We're going to watch a string of strikes here for you, E.J. Take us through some of these hits.
Yeah, it's, I mean, you're grabbing the ball and running up there, and you're trying to, like, watch a little bit, listen to how the ball goes through the pins, and make little minor adjustments as you go on. And obviously, we can't wipe the oil off the ball, so that plays into it a little bit as well. So you have to account for that, too.
Great job. You're moving on. Congrats.
Thank you.
And that string of strikes powered by Edge String, the official string pin spotter of the PBA, and the amazingly simple way to offer bowling. And registration for the 2025 PBA LBC National Championships is now open to bowlers of all skill levels. The PBA LBC National Championships is returning to the Chicago area and includes a division for everyone. You can compete in singles as well as optional doubles and team events. Even combine your scores with the pros. Enter today at PBA.com. All right, Jesper, all you have to do is throw 13 strikes in 2 minutes. That's all. One more strike than you have PBA Tour titles.
Nope. Can't afford a lot of that.
First one for Jesper. He needs to rip him off like Tackett did.
Yeah.
In fact, this sounds weird. I don't think he can afford to miss from here on in.
Tough number to beat.
Still has 9 to tie, and he's got a minute to do it.
Yeah, I think you make a good point. It's almost like must strike from here on out.
Can he pull off what would be a bit of a bowling miracle? And okay, tap on the 4 on the side, but can you get 5? Basically 5 every 7 seconds to tie? No, he can't. The funny thing is, he may end up with 8 or 9, which would have beaten a lot of other people.
Yep.
But not EJ Tackett. That's 8. He would have beaten Barnes or Prather. He would have beaten Belmonte or Kevin Williams, and if he gets 9, he would have tied Packy Hamrahan.
Well, don't feel bad, Jesper. There's not a lot of folks that have beaten EJ Tackett this season. What a great performance with 10.
That really was. That beats everybody else.
Yes.
Wow. Which tells you how great EJ was. Thank you, Jerry, very much. That was the precursor to the Air Force. So here we are, the semifinals. EJ Tackett, Jesper Svensson put on a show. EJ is going to take on Ryan Barnes, who quit early. He could have had more, but all he needed was 6. Now, coming up, Jason Belmonte versus Packy Hamrahan. What do you think so far? Does any of those 4 guys have an edge?
Well, I think if you wanted to give an edge to a player, it would be Ryan Barnes, just based on youth and his conditioning. Great athlete, played high school hoops. And so maybe a slight edge there, but we still have EJ Tackett. You can never count him out of anything.
And he threw some sweet shots out of those dozen strikes as well.
Double digits.
And now
12.
you got another 2-handers, Belmonte and Packy Hamrahan.
Yeah, and again, the only issue for them is not being able to wipe the oil off their bowling balls. And guess what? We just had a re-oil.
That's right. Now, let me ask you something real quick. When you played, did you have any kind of good luck charms, anything you carried in a bag or in your pocket, wallet, anything?
No. I was real superstitious. I didn't carry anything with me, but like, for example, if I wore a shirt and I bowled a bad block, I would literally tear that shirt to shreds. I would shred it.
Well, let's find out about today's pros, because in this edition of Kimberly Pressler's Pressing Questions presented by Go Bowling, she asked, do you got a good luck charm?
Kyle, what's your good luck charm? Do you have one?
I have multiple good luck charms. Aubrey gives me all kinds of good luck charms. I've got a little bingo in my bag. I got my stuffed dog, Kyle Jr. She blesses me with good luck charms all the time.
Maybe Kyle Troop, because he seems to struggle to beat me. So, yeah, when he's around, I'm terrible good. So, luckily, he's my roommate.
I don't have a good luck charm, but I have a lucky jersey design, and that's what I wear all the time now. After last year, I found a design that won twice on TV. So this year, just rocked the new, same design, just different colors.
No good luck charms, no superstitions. Don't believe in any of that stuff.
I never really had one until about 15 months ago, and his name's Trip.
I'm going to be really corny here and say my wife. She's always brought me luck whenever I've been bowling. Like, every time she's come over to the US, I've bowled really well.
And my fiance Madison, my family. Yeah, I just love it when I can ever get any, or hopefully the whole group out here to watch me bowl. I just feel like it always adds good vibes, good luck.
Andrew, do you have a lucky charm?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually carry around a photo that I was given from my grandparents. My grandma gave it to me of my grandfather. And so I carry that around, and whenever I get into one of those sizzling moments we talked about, I tend to look at it and it calms me down and remember, like, it's a remembrance of like why I get to be out here and how I get to do this.
All right, great stuff. Thank you, Kimberly, and the guys for all of that. All right, here we go. Battle of the two-handers again. Belmonte knocked aside Kevin Williams, 7-5. Now he takes on Packy Hamrahan, who beat Krol. Fresh oil.
Come on, guys, come on.
We'll find out how good you are.
Oh, terrible.
Struck.
Terrible dead flush.
Another terrible shot.
Man, does he throw it nice. Third highest total. 9 strikes in his opener.
And a fast start. That's going to be 3 in 30 seconds.
Push.
It did.
It did push. Packy pushed 10 in the pit. Hook. Oh.
That, not a strike.
A little over a minute left.
Slowing down just a little bit on the striking pace. And there he gets one on that lane for the first time. That's 5.
Oh, what a nice break there. Hook, please.
No.
Are you kidding me?
I don't think he wants to look at that one.
A lot of time left. He's got a 6-pack.
So do you, I understand.
Years ago. 7. Many years ago.
No. What's the magic number going to be to beat Jason Belmonte?
Another pocket 7-10. Are you kidding me? I'll tell you one more. 8's a good number. He's got time. He's got time. Got to get it up. Oh, Packy, you have time.
Yeah, he did, but
Get
this
lucky.
might work.
No.
Sitting at 7.
Was that? Oh, would that have counted? That was close.
I believe that was not a buzzer beater, but we would have brought in an NBA ref to go to the monitor to check.
Oh, terrible.
No earpiece?
I love the fact that his first one was terrible, according to him.
Yeah, right? Well, he got 7 strikes there. Belmonte's first round, Belmonte got 7.
And he had to come on late in order to do it,
Yeah.
too. So with oiled conditions, we'll see how Belmo does.
Push.
Sweaty.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Need a towel.
Wipe this man off and say hello to this man, Pat Sinello, chairman of the board, Cubica AMF.
What a wonderful man. It's been a privilege to know Pat over the years.
Today, the NASCAR Cup Series rolls into Darlington where the best of the best battle it out in the Goodyear 400. The pre-race kicks things off at 2 Eastern, and the green flag flies at 3 today on FS1.
I like going second in this situation here. Belmonte knows exactly what he needs and can pace himself accordingly. Falls behind early, can pick up the pace. Hello.
Well, that's a classic Belmonte strike. We've actually found an event he hasn't won yet.
Yeah, there's not many of those left.
There's not. Yeah. Well, Packy hated his first strike.
Right? Oh, yeah. Got a hook. And does. Oh, the big messenger. A little insurance right behind it.
Okay.
It's looking pretty good thus far.
Tiny, tiny, tiny. Yo, yo, yo.
Clock was stopped as the rack wasn't quite ready for Jason. It is now, so as soon as he throws it, the clock will start again.
Terrible, it almost struck.
Yeah, he needs 2 to tie. And he can take his time now.
Yeah, a little over a minute for 3 more strikes.
Oh, no
my goodness.
way.
Rip the rack 4-pin.
All right, 1 to tie.
A lot of time.
Oh, terrible.
That counts for the win. Belmo's in the finals. Wow.
Is that it?
He has the option to continue once he reaches the magic number, and he's going to slow roll this one. Let's see if he gets it. Okay.
We'll get one from back here.
That one late 10 pin looked marginal, but they're saying it's good.
He's determined just to get one more.
That looks pretty good. Ow!
No drive.
The dreaded pocket 5-10.
No drive, no 5.
All right.
8-7. Well, Jason Belmonte with a messenger. Watch how this ball causes panic among the pins. A clean wipe presented by Dude Wipes.
Check out this messenger. The leaner and then a little insurance right behind it. And then here's the winning shot.
Dead flush hit for Jason Belmonte. He's in the finals. We could have Belmo versus Tackett or Belmo versus Barnes. Either way, it's going to be an explosive finale to decide the PBA Elite League Battle of the Brands Strike Derby. Ryan Barnes, EJ Tackett. Cover your ears. One semifinal remaining. EJ Tackett versus Ryan Barnes here at PBA All-Star Weekend, the Strike Derby. Powered by Cubica AMF's Edge String Pin Spotter. We really want to thank Stefan, Cassie Heinen, the owners of H5G and Foxview Lanes. What a wonderful place this is. And by the way, Stefan, happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, Stefan. What a wonderful job those folks do. And Stefan, let me just say, maybe the hardest working man in the bowling industry. That guy is a grinder. Wow.
Well, we've got a match that ought to be really interesting here because we see the explosive power of these two. 1 versus 2, sort of a little redux of yesterday, although Ryan was not on that show. Here we go. 2 minutes. Bomb away. EJ had a dozen in knocking off Jesper Svensson, who had 10. Ryan Barnes defeated Chris Prather 6-5, but Ryan could have kept going.
And you can see what that re-oil has done for the first couple of shots for EJ. There you go.
Well, he figured it out in 3 shots or so. And how will that affect Ryan is the other thing we have to consider.
Yep. Another pocket 7-10 on the strings.
Oh, nope. That's a pretty one.
Remember in his opening match, EJ was 12 of 18.
There are teams that
another.
Yeah. We've had a bunch of those in this competition.
All right. He's got 3 almost halfway through the 2 minutes of total misery.
And I would think the one thing is your arm, your forearm, and the stress that all of this in such a hurry is causing.
Yeah.
And we have a stoppage of the clock while we get a re-rack.
Huh? What's that? I couldn't hear you.
Barnes talking trash? No
Ready?
chance.
Ryan's learned from one of the best.
Back to business. No. So what's different here, Randy?
The re-oil.
Number 6. Nope.
Oh, yes. Oh, my.
That's clean.
Got a hook? It does. Coming on strong here late, 20 seconds left. I like 8. 8's a good number, 9's better.
Slid too much.
Can he get 2 more in?
Wow, he can get at least 1 more in. And again, the rack wasn't ready, so the stop at 7 seconds.
Might get 2 in here. And if he does, that would be huge. If this ball strikes, that'll get him to double digits once again.
Oh. No buzzer beater, but a very solid 9. So it took him a little time to get heated up.
Yeah. Ball was coming in light early. He made a little bit of an adjustment as he's going to the foul line. And then all of a sudden started finding the pocket.
But one of the things people talk about, Randy, when they talk about his recent successes and how he's been the best, is how they always use the expression, he sees the lanes well. Even here in this competition, he sees the lanes and is able to adjust. Well, a reminder, the PBA continues next weekend with the 4th major of the year, the PBA Players Championship. Coverage begins Saturday at 7 Eastern live on FS1 with the play-in round, all leading to the championship step-ladder finals next Sunday at noon Eastern on Fox. From David Small's Jack 60 in Jackson, Michigan. That's Bill O'Neill winning the Players at Valero Wichita in Wichita, Kansas, taking off Tom Smallwood for Bill's 3rd career major.
He's going to get a ton of shots off.
He backed into that when he liked it right away, and he had reason to.
Pretty good start.
That's the opposite of what Tackett started, but he got hot late. Ryan is just smoking it right now.
My goodness.
And you're right, his pace is unbelievable as far as getting off the shot.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Seems like those messengers dive in front of the tin.
Yeah.
More than into it. But then you don't have to worry about leaving any messengers if you blast them into the pit. 4 to win and get into the finals. 3 to tie and force a roll off, which would be 1 ball. That looks good. No, it didn't turn.
Oh boy.
Nope, that did not make it.
God, if he had any carry at all, this would be over already.
Oh, that's carry. Gotta go. Nope.
30 seconds. Needs 3 to advance.
Got the break.
Got the brook. 1 more to tie.
Got time for about 3 more shots, maybe 4.
EJ needs a miracle. Oh, I'm not sure that one's going to count.
It did not get put on the board. This is for the tie.
Got it.
How about a roll off, everybody? We've had everything else. 1 ball. Actually, EJ got off 1 more shot.
Can you believe that? EJ got off 20 shots. Barnes got off 19.
Okay. Right. Start here. Yep.
Any thought of making Ryan go first? He's still a little winded.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Now, EJ's going to go first.
Ready?
Advantage Tackett.
The only thing that counts is a strike.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That counts.
Now Ryan has to somehow gear it down.
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly.
But at least he's had a chance to kind of catch his breath a little bit. If he doesn't strike, we have Tackett versus Belmonte for the title.
Again?
Oh boy. No.
Thank you, guys.
Well, trying to think, has this ever happened? Tackett versus Belmonte for a title?
Seems like just yesterday.
Yes, it does. Well, fans, if this is what you wanted was 1 versus 2, you got it. PBA All-Star Weekend continuing here, powered by Cubica's AMF's Edge String Pin Spotter. It's in the background there, E.J. Tackett, his opponent, Jason Belmonte. Tail of the tape so far, Randy.
E.J. getting off more shots, obviously throwing more strikes because of it.
And both had 4-baggers.
E.J. had 2 4-baggers in his first round when he went 12 of 18. And the most shots Belmonte's gotten off was 16 shots in his first round.
And we're off, 2 minutes.
And I think that order, that break, was a good break for E.J. because Ryan was still in that rapid-fire mode, Ryan Barnes, and I think that really helped E.J.
Ooh, a little trip 4 there for 2 for Tackett. Flush there, 3, and the crowd will help count along.
Oh, come on. Man, we've seen so many of those rip-rack 4-pins for the righties the last couple of days.
Beautifully done. E.J. waiting. E.J. defeated Jesper Svensson 12-10. And then beat Ryan Barnes in a roll-off after both had 9 strikes. Belmo defeated Kevin Williams and Packy Hamrahan. All he's had are 2-handers until now. So these great rivals get one more crack at each other. Neither has won this event yet. Tackett's been closer. Beauty. 5 for E.J.
Actually glanced down at the approach to see where he was putting his feet on that shot. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I don't blame him for that. I'm amazed we haven't seen guys do that more often.
Oh, man, wow. Come on.
That could have been 3 in a row right there.
Again, you get into that 8-9 range and you got a pretty good shot.
Nope, not going to make it. Going for number 8. No trouble at all for Tackett.
Been in double digits both rounds.
Well, he's going to force Belmonte to have his best game because Jason's high so far 8. Now, to be fair, the last few he kind of threw away just for fun because he had already beaten Packy, so he could have thrown more if he had to.
And they've had 12-9 for his 2 rounds. He's double digits again. Oh, no!
Give me a break. Maybe for
He got
11.
it off. He got it off. Are you kidding me? Back to back?
I don't think that one's going to count.
Back-to-back stone 9s?
Yeah, I don't blame him for looking a little disgusted.
Yeah.
Not one bit. 50%, 10 of 20 for E.J.
Reigning player of the year. 2 years in a row, looking for his 3rd in a row. 4 titles already this season.
That one did not count.
Back-to-back 9s. Will it be enough? Belmonte knows exactly what he needs. And that's 11.
Yeah, and we just got it confirmed. 10 is the official score.
Good? We good?
So Belmo needs 11 to win. And he's off to the best start possible. Another 4. Oh, wow, what a beautiful shot.
Well, he's won pretty much everything else. Can he win the strike derby?
It's either been strikes or dead 4 pins.
Everything in the pocket.
Boy.
Wow. 6 more for the win. Just over a minute. Make that 5 more.
Oh, that slipped.
Yeah, you can see it just fall right out of his hand. No way.
Yeah.
How does that stay there?
6 pin snuck up but couldn't make contact. This is number 7.
Oh, no.
Not number 7. And he's slowing down just a bit on the striking.
Yep.
Needs it badly. Got it.
3 more for the tie. Half a minute left.
Oh.
10's looking good.
He hated it and he struck. 2 to tie, 20 seconds to do it. Less than that now. No, sir, not even close. He does have time to get 2 off. This one's got to strike.
It does for the tie right here. Last shot. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. We are going to overtime. Wow.
EJ Tackett is the number 1 seed. And that was our Pilgrims moment of the match, brought to you by Pilgrims. Chicken can be boring, but Pilgrims is turning chicken nuggets upside down. I love it. You love it. Put it in a nugget. Put that in a nugget. Belmo with a massive clutch strike.
And once again, EJ Tackett in another roll-off, back-to-back. First it was Ryan Barnes. Now it's Belmonte.
Can they take him down again? Beat him the World Championship for the title. Trying to take the strike derby. Only strikes matter. Of course.
Baddest man in bowling right there.
Belmo has to match, or this is all EJ's.
My man is gassed.
Now can he dial up one more? EJ Tackett on top. Another 4-pin.
Another ripping 4-pin. Unbelievable. Wow.
PBA Commissioner Tom Clark with a presentation. When does EJ have to build a wing onto his home for all the trophies? Wow. Well, once again, he had to do it in the semis. He had to do it in the finals.
Yep. Time to call the carpenter. We need a new trophy case. EJ Tackett.
And he is with Kimberly right now.
EJ, you didn't win this trophy when you got 16 or 13, but you got it at 10. How good does it feel to finally have this trophy?
Pretty darn good right now, let me tell you. You know, everything I've done this year so far doesn't matter at this point. I finally got this stupid thing.
Can we just talk about how hard it is to go out there and do this for 2 minutes straight? Because you guys all look pretty winded. Well, except for Ryan Barnes.
Well, Ryan called me old when I had about 45 seconds to go, so that's why I struck so much after that point. So he kind of did that to himself. He's young, but he's got a little bit to learn.
Well, it was a good incentive because the old guy takes home of the trophy today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, what a show put on by all of our boulders.
130 total strikes.
Nice. The PBA Elite League Battle of the Brown Strike Derby won by E.J. Tackett. Don't forget the PBA continues next weekend with the 4th major of the year, the PBA Players Championship. Coverage begins Saturday at 7 Eastern live on FS1 with a play-in round, all leading to the championship step ladder finals next Sunday at noon Eastern on Fox.